We're in Ezekiel 14, verse 1. It says, Now some of the elders of Israel came to me and sat before me, and the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their hearts, and put before them that which causes them to stumble into iniquity. It says, Should I let myself be inquired of at all by them? Therefore speak to them, say to them, Thus says Yahweh Shema Shai, every one of the house of Israel who sets up his idol in his heart and puts before him what causes him to stumble into iniquity, and then comes to the prophet, I, Yahweh, will answer him who comes according to the multitude of his idols. It says that I may seize the house of Israel by their heart, because they are all estranged from me by their idols. Therefore, thus says Yahweh to the house of Israel. No, therefore say to the house of Israel, thus says Yahweh by Shem Shai. Repent, turn away from your idols, and turn your faces away from all your abominations. For anyone of the house of Israel, or the strangers who dwell in Israel, who separates himself before me, no, from me, and sets up his idols in his heart, and puts before him what causes him to stumble into iniquity, then comes to a prophet to inquire of him concerning me, I, Yahweh, will answer him by myself. I will set my face against that man and make him a sign and a proverb, and I will cut him off from the midst of my people. Then you shall know that I am Yahweh Shem Shai. And if the prophet is induced to speaking anything, I, Yahweh, have induced that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand against him and destroy him from among my people. And they shall bear their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be the same as the punishment of the one who inquired. It says that the house of Israel may no longer stray from me, nor be profaned any more with all their transgressions, but that they may be my people, and I may be their God, says Yahweh Bashanel Shai. The word of Yahweh came again to me, saying, Son of man, when a land persists, when a land sins against me by persistent unfaithfulness, I will stretch out my hand against it. I will cut off its supply of bread, send famine on it, and cut off man and beast from it. Even if these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they would deliver only themselves by their righteousness, says Yahweh. If I cause wild beasts to pass through the land, and they empty it, and make it so desolate that no man may pass through it because of the beast, even though these three men were in it, as I live, says Yahweh, they will deliver neither sons nor daughters. Only would only they would be delivered. It says, and the land would be desolate. Or if I bring a sword on that land and say, Sword, go through the land and cut off man and beast from it, even though these three men were in it, as I live, says Yahweh Shem Shai, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, but only they themselves would be delivered. Call on Yahweh Shem Shai, by Shem Kakwadash, giving all praises to Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Kakwadash, the great Ali Shaidat of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, the spirit of heaven and earth, come before in the name of Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become your royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation. And the only one that plead his blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation, giving higher respects to great millstone, the ones who got this word from upon high, from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, and gave us the word for these times that are coming, and gave us the truth to prepare ourselves for Yahweh Shai's second coming. Much respect to those high prophets. Much respect to Apostle Har, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla. You know what I'm saying? GMS Maccabean Spirit, GMS Narrator C7, Idwam Idbad, King Yahweh the Maccabees, GMS Vegas Sit Down, GMS Birmingham, GMS Get That Work, GMS Truth is Fierce, and all the other brothers that follow them. Shout out to the Aqua, no, the Akim, the brothers that's in the word. And you may not be from Great Millstone, but you still follow them and you still listen to their videos. You still follow them, you still listen to their videos, and you do the work on the highways and byways, and as well as you do the work at home, and you risk your freedom in your life to do so just as well as these men. Shalom to you. Shalom to the Akwaf, the beautiful woman that's in the word, and whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, and you listen and you learn in silence. Coming back at you with another video, and it's very important, you know what I'm saying, because it's like things are happening, things are taking place, and the Most High is telling us, you know, don't be too worried about much, but to be spiritually prepared, you know what I'm saying, because these things are about to happen. Things are about to get real heated. Things are about to get very, very serious. We're hearing talk about a lot of nuclear warfare on the horizon. We hear a lot of talk of dangerous diseases now, you know what I'm saying, and how they're changing the laws right now as we speak. Today is May 22nd. So they are at that the WHO meeting, and they're about to change laws and legislations that will later affect everybody. This isn't just a certain amount of people. This is going to affect the entire world. No longer making them able to stop these certain laws from being enacted, and no longer able to protect you from these certain laws. So that we're hearing a lot about that, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, whether you know it or not, it's a great deal of Edomites and other people that are in the what they call them, the Doomsday preppers, and they getting very well ready for these things that are to happen. But you know, little do they know they're not gonna survive this. No one really knows the actual great weight or the great extent of just how the anger of Yahweh is going to proceed, and they not really trying to grasp that understanding of just how powerful Yahweh is, and how much he really doesn't like these white people. He does not like Esau. He does not like his line. Anybody that's joined with him will be taken, and taken is not a good thing. You know, you would want to remain, and like the Most High say, your life would be the greatest prize for you to see, you know, these events and to see these great catastrophes come upon everybody, but you got spared. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just comforting to know that. But you know, like the prophets are doing right now, they trying to, you know, buckle up, strap down, and make sure that they place is secure in the eyes of the Lord. So when the Most High passed through the land with this great destruction and this horrifying wind that's coming, you know, that the Most High will remember them. They prepared, they spiritually buckled down, they ready. So the Most High won't destroy them; He'll pass over them. So that's why I went through this right here, because this is actually pretty serious. A lot of people thinking they're gonna survive, you know what I'm saying, the economic crash, and they don't have the spirit of the Lord. You don't know who Yahweh Shem Yahushai is, and you don't pray, and you don't do no work, you know, especially for our people that are the 2/3 and all that. They're going to find out the full gravity of it after they've done everything that they've done during the economic collapse, during the great crash, during the global reset and all this chaos. They letting loose martial law. They letting loose um, all this chaos, all these pestilence. They letting loose these new laws and shit. They really start restricting the food. They really started stopping up the water to where you going from house to house. You know what I'm saying? You seeing a bunch of dead people. You searching for food that's already molded. You know, and you checking on the water supplies to see if it at least runs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is gonna be really asked out when these times come. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the main topic is these preppers, you know what I'm saying? Because these white people that got all this money, they are well ahead of the game. They are very, very well prepared, even though they don't have the spirit. You're not going to survive without that. You know what I'm saying? And they know what time it is. They know what their leaders are doing. They know what their people are up to. So they very much well prepared. I got after a couple of more scriptures, I got a quick video You know what I'm saying? Showing you that a good majority, a good amount of these white people are not stupid. They are not blind. And for years, they've been considering America, the way the economy flows, and the future of America, how the food is going, how America is doing all these horrible crimes. And, they're estimating that, okay, America doesn't have too much time left. And this is like fucking like, I just didn't want to let them giant roaches in here. But yeah, they only got like, no, they estimating the time to where, okay, I got like 29 years, I got like 10 years for, you know what I'm saying, these things to happen. And they are very, very well prepared, even though, like I said, you're supposed to be spiritually prepared. One of the prophets said, he said, bless me with the feet of the deer, so I may escape these great catastrophes and escape your wrath to come. So it's telling you to travel lightly, so it's not going to be well with them. You're not going to be able to defend your land. You're not going to be able to gun down that many people. You're not going to be able to stop these militaries from coming in and ravaging you from your place. It's going to force you off your land and to take whatever little that you can and run. You know what I'm saying? But as far as I'm concerned, this is what, these white folks is thinking in their mind, that they're going to survive. They're going to hold it down. We live close to the mountains. No one will come here. When you dead wrong. The Most High say, even though they dig into hell, my hand will reach them, meaning that it's going to be synced stuff and different events that will happen to where either people are gravitating to you or the military is going to find you, you know what I'm saying? Or you could be eating up everything and you had all these pantries and pantries of doomsday equipment and food, and it's just like gone to your surprise, It's a whole bunch of scenarios that people don't consider, but, at the end of the day, these people are way ahead of the game. They are not fools. Just because they got some of them do have corporations. Some of them did have good jobs, and some of them, do got families that married together and clicked up with money. But some certain amount of these white folks were not dumb, and they did prepare for these times to come. They did do their studies, and they well ahead of our people that are just, blind. Like I said, being prepared like that won't help you. You just need the spirit of Yahweh and the spirit of the Lord. That is going to prepare you. A lot of things that you may think is going to help you get through these economic crashes is going to be your greatest weights. You don't want to have no baggage during these times. You really don't. You'll find out the consequences of people that try to take this shit along with them. Like the Most High say, let no man go down to his house to take, you know what I'm saying, more supplies or something like that. Don't let no man go down there to take his jacket out of his house once he left. You can't go back, You can't go and get extra stuff. You can't carry all these things with you. And, pretty soon it's going to get serious, down from dealing with lives, you know what I'm saying, all the way to down to dealing with food and weapons and clothing and your most cherished things and, you know what I'm saying, your beautiful jewelry, your nice bed. You can't strap all that to your backpack and run. Like the Most High say, you're going to be pilgrims on the earth. There's going to be so much mayhem, and it's going to be spread throughout the land. It's not going to be no inch of the land that's not going to get touched. I don't care if these white folks live in the middle of nowhere. It's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's organized and prepared to, like pirates, prepared to go the long mile just to come and find your ass and take your food, take your water, take your wife, take your daughter, take your sons, kill you off. All kinds of things are going to happen. And it's even worse for people that are preppers that's recording, you know what I'm saying, online, talking about you got this, you got that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube trying to help when you only exposing your background to actual hackers, you know what I'm saying, that will be able to find you during these economic crashes. It's best that you not say nothing at all because you are exposing yourself. Thinking that you being helpful, you just expose yourself to these damn hackers and all that. They're going to lock in on your ass. And then you'll be surprised, like, damn, where are all these trucks and shit coming from? Because you exposed yourself on the internet during that time before the crash. Now they're locked on to your ass and they going straight for you. So I'm telling you, these preppers, they might be into the game, far into the game, but they're not going to get away. I'll show you a quick video after I get a couple of scriptures. Because this shit is about to get serious, Real serious, real soon. It says, or if I bring a sword on that land and say, sword, go through the land, And I cut off man and beast from it, even though these three men were in it. As I live, says Yahweh, they will deliver neither sons nor daughters, but only they themselves will be delivered. I'm trying to tell you, that shit's serious. Or if I send a pestilence into the land and pour out my fury in it in blood, on it in blood, and cut off from man and beast from it, even though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, because they're going to be here during these days when these events happen, says Yahweh, they would deliver neither son nor daughter. They would only deliver themselves by their righteousness. It says, for thus says Yahweh Bashem Hawashai, it says, the Lord God, how much more it shall be when I send my four severe judgments on Jerusalem, the sword and famine and wild beast and pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. Because why would the Lord say and wild beast and pestilence to cut off man and beast from it? Because these Edomites and these white people, they are the beasts that the Lord is talking about. The beast is going to come through the land and it's going to be so bad. They're going to be killing the animals. They're going to be slaughtering the animals. And they're going to be killing people. You know what I'm saying? And then, due from warfare and starvation. Because this white man named Goshen Pepin had pointed that out. Like, what if, well, this will happen during the times of the end. You're going to run out of food. So these people, they're going to be like, they're going to be so desperate for food, they're going to be hunting down the last of the animals. And white people, they like to eat all kinds of animals. They're going to be hunting them down, eating the rest of the animals. And a lot of animals will be coming up missing and will be going extinct during these times. A lot of great supplies of food that originally came from the forest and came from, these beautiful jungles and these great pastures. They're going to go and hunt them animals down and kill them. And you ain't going to have no more animals. So that's why he said wild beast and pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. Because these white people are the wild beasts that's described in the Bible. It says, yet behold, there shall be left in it a remnant, because it's coming towards the niggas, the Mexicans and the Indians. Those are the children of Israel. It's coming towards y'all because y'all choose not to repent. You choose not to go back to the Lord. So God said, by the time I'm done with you and these Edomites, it's going to be oceans and oceans of blood, guts, body parts. You know what I'm saying? Pestilence everywhere, destruction everywhere. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. And those of us that get that chance, those of us that get that gift to live, we're going to be able to see those days, and it's just going to be catastrophe. Some of us will cry seeing that kind of scene, and some of us will be amazed, and some of us is going to laugh, man. And some of us is just not going to be surprised, like, why? And you got people like that, you know what I'm saying? And those people that be like, why ain't you crying? Why ain't you sad? You know what I'm saying? Like, this person, your cousin right here, he just got killed, during all of this, and you're not showing any emotions. You're not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying that, yeah, he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about it. Some people will notice just how much you don't give a fuck, because you've been told this from Yahweh that it would happen, that they would be all cut off. You know what I'm saying? But we know the secret to the Bible as well, that they will all come back through the chosen, through the elect line, through the royal line that's going to survive the end of the days. They'll be back. But for right now, they got to go. Then they're going to go on a grand scale. They're going to die in horror. It's going to be that terrible. And you're going to be looking like, well, I knew about all of this. So there is no point in me, you know what I'm saying, feeling sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no point in me feeling sorry for you. You're not going to be saved neither. Trust me, it's going to get fucking real. You know what I'm saying? In time, you're going to have to depart from your family. You're going to depart from your friends and the people that you're around, because you know too much. And the Most High is putting that on you, his glory. You're going to know everything. You know what I'm saying? How did you know all these things before it happened? Simple, because we listen to Yahweh, we listen to the Bible, we listen to the Lord. But some people going to hear that and be jealous and angry and wanting to kill you and wanting to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So in time, you're going to have to separate from your family, your friends, from your people. And like I said, I'll have to read that again, because that one is a good one. That is good right there, that the Lord has said that. This is Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 13. No, verse 14. It says, even if these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they will deliver only themselves by their righteousness, says Yahweh. So Noah, Daniel, And Job is here today. You know what I'm saying? They're here today, and they prophesied and doing what they got to do. But the Most High knows that the people that are in their family and their line, they're just they're just baggage. They're just extra weight, dead weight. And even their sons, their daughters, their children, their wives are just dead weight. So you gotta understand just how serious how it is. If you are chosen, if you belong with the royal line, then all these people that didn't listen to you, that didn't care about the Bible and wouldn't consider what would happen, all these people are just sacrifices. That's exactly what they are. I don't care how much you love them, how much you spiritually attached to them, how much you care about your children, how much you care about your girl, how much you care about your grandmama, how much you care about your cousins and your aunties. All of them are damaged goods, man. And the Most High is really going to start taking people real soon, like really taking them, and it's going to be it's going to be creepy, man, because God is the King of Terrors. It's going to be like a horror movie, how fast God will take them. You know what I'm saying? Right in front of your face, man. And that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to see a lot of people dying right in front of our face. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just label this to be spiritually, this video, just be spiritually prepared. You know what I'm saying? Know what's going on. Get into your how about Shemi Al-Shai and Name Al-Shai. Go back to the Lord. God said he made promises that he would take care of those of us that will come back and that are doing what we can to show Most High that we love him and we want to be protected by him. Because the same person that's going to be protecting us is the same person that's going to destroy, you know what I'm saying, these people. So, you know, I'd rather be running to God than from him. That's real. You know, but our people, they're not going to listen. So we're going to go to this, you know, this white man and his this family, you know, Goshen Prepping. You can go and check out Goshen Prepping on your own and look at some of those videos. And, hey, the white niggas is saying the same thing in their own way. But they, you know, the devils, and their tongue shall fall upon themselves. They're over there knowing exactly what the Doomsday, what the Illuminati are doing. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what their own people are planning. They know everything. I'm going to turn it to the side. That way you can watch.
Oh, probably close to 75%.
You think 75% have their heads around the thing?
Yeah.
What do you think, Anna?
That's pretty close.
Really?
Pretty close.
I don't know. Personally, I think it's more like 90%.
Oh, I was thinking that was even, that's probably less than that. I mean, what about you guys? I mean, I know you guys are watching the videos, so obviously you're prepping, but I mean, I know we have lots of friends and family that don't care to hear it, don't care to prep. I mean, they're completely lost with it. They have no idea. They think you're nuts. I mean, maybe we all are, but we're probably going to be saving their tissues.
I don't know if you've experienced this, but I've seen people almost like make a joke about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm in the store buying a box of ammo or looking at a gun or something that makes them think I'm a prepper, they don't say, hey, are you a prepper?
Yeah.
They say something like, wow, this probably couldn't buy something like this right now.
Yeah.
But it's not like
it's a condescending.
Right. It's not,
yeah.
it's not like the tone of like, wow, I'm with you. It's kind of like, I probably should be doing this too.
Yeah.
So we have lots of coming in, 95%, less than 5% prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
So I was being too generous.
Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at.
Everyone's saying from 85 to 95%. Really? Are we that short of a spectrum? That's interesting. That's really sad to see, though, that many people are not being prepared. It really is.
I know, I think so too. Yeah, so it's one of those things where misery loves company. I guess that's the only idiom I can think of, although it doesn't quite fit. But instead of a non-prepper simply saying, oh, you're prepping, okay, you know, good for you, good luck with that.
Yeah.
They have to be condescending.
They do.
And they'll say something like, you idiot, blah, 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 fill in the blank, you're kind of being stupid. But here's the way I look at it. You ready? I buy extra cans of corn. Mm-hmm. I buy extra boxes of ammo. I buy extra water filters. And nothing happens.
So we have to go to the store.
I'll eat the corn, practice the ammo, and my water filter will probably not do a whole lot.
Yeah.
But
So you hear that? White people, when These Israelites that be trying to turn the help to the white man, during these times, the white people, they're going to revert back to being the devils that they used to be. So when you try to go to the white man for help, did you hear what he said? He got ammo and he got guns purchased and stocked up. So if you try to come on his land, you try to come anywhere near his ground, you probably not even going to see him, and he going to snipe your ass and kill you right then and there before. And he was 4 or 5 miles away. You end up to their doorstep asking for help during these days. Ain't nobody gonna help your ass. They gonna kill you on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Some of them not even gonna give you no warning, like I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? And some of them not gonna let you get away. At least you bring back your own guns and your own people to retaliate. They're going to kill you. Okay? The Most High keep telling you stories about how these white people were slaughtering us, and now the days is about to come back. Especially when food is scarce, when power is scarce, there's great death on the earth. You know what I'm saying? There is no water. You're gonna be so desperate. You're gonna try and take your chances and go to these people for help. And like these white people saying, they not gonna help you. They don't want you around them. Get away from me and my family. It's either me or you. And some of them might give you a chance to escape, and then some of them just gonna kill you to make sure that you don't come back to hurt them. It's gonna be every life for their own, during these times. So you hear what these white people saying? They got guns, they got weapons, they got a good amount of supply of food that'll last them for a couple of years, and they are prepared for these scenarios.
Mr. Naysayer, if stuff does happen, they have no corn, ammo, or fresh water. It's just not smart. And personally, I think it's people who are watching too much of this TV show Bosch Legacy. Okay, when I say that, I love the TV show Bosch. But the whole thing about tonight's episode is about people are caught up in their lives, not really seeing what's going on. Because I've had countless people say, oh my gosh, you're such a fear monger.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
get that a
gosh,
lot.
you're just trying to cause pain and problems. I'm like, I'm not the one causing this.
Do you not see it around you?
Right, I'm just trying to get people prepared for something that I'm going to go ahead and use the word might come. Probably will come. I would actually say, in my opinion, it is definitely going to come.
But I guess the thing is what really is the harm of having an extra flat of tuna, or having 12 jugs of water in the basement, or underneath your bed, or having, and a little bit of extra money and a box of ammo? What really, truly, who are you hurting if you have that prepared? I mean, I don't understand why people are so afraid of it. I guess that's the thing.
The biggest fear that should strike into people's hearts, let's forget about all these things we're going to talk about tonight, by the way, guys, and I have tons of stuff to talk about. Even for the fact that knowing your grocery store works on a just-in-time delivery system. That alone should make you a prepper. Because you are literally staking your entire life on a business that specializes in having stuff for you just in time, instead of actually, you know what, if there's a disruption, sorry, we don't have any food for you.
But how many people today, and I know a lot of you guys probably don't, this doesn't apply to you, but you maybe know a lot, actually you probably do, that only they go shopping for food for only 1 or 2 days. Like, they don't even in their house keep extras. And minimalists are notorious for this. They don't want to see the clutter for the food, so that they don't like to prep. And I've seen a lot of videos on that, and it boggles my mind to think you have 4 kids, but you don't want to have extra corn in your cupboard or a box of macaroni and cheese because it looks cluttered. But in reality, if a winter storm comes, or there is no trucks, or there's no diesel fuel or anything like that, you don't have food to prepare for your family. You can't provide for your family because you choose not to, because you want your house to look amazing.
And you know what happens to them? What? Metaphorically speaking, those are the ones you see on the roof, waving for help in Hurricane Katrina. Because that's what it's all about.
Yep. And that is like good thing that he pointed out about Hurricane Katrina, because a lot of people that were not prepared, and a lot of people that didn't believe, you know what I'm saying, and they don't know the workings of Yahweh. They don't know how how God works. A lot of those people were on the rooftops waving for help, They depend on the government. They lean on the government so much, so they thinking like, oh, the government is gonna come save us. The government will protect us. We're fellow tax collectors. There's no way that the government would just come and kill up a whole lot of us. You know what I'm saying? And do these things to us, so they don't prep. They don't get ready. So it would make sense that a lot of people, when this mark of the beast shit do come into play, you know what I'm saying, that it's gonna come into play. Those people will go back to the government. Those people will go back, you know what I'm saying, and they will happily get that chip in their hand. They will happily go and give their sovereignty over to the beast. You know what I'm saying? Because they so lenient and dependent on the white man, they going to go back to him, because it's about to get real ugly. And if you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai and the name Yahweh Shai on you, you're not going to live. There's no way. And the Most High had, like the Most High say, state your case. Let's see what kind of works you got. Let's see what you've done for me. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have works. It's not like you can't just be like, oh, I believe in Yahweh now. Will Yahweh bless me and my kids and feed us today? Will He take care of us today? It ain't gonna go like that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is very strict on His laws. The Most High is very strict on how He roll. And He not playing, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't go like that. Faith without works is dead, and we all know this rule. It's a part of many of the golden rules that's gonna get you saved and get you protected. You know what I'm saying, during these times. So like he said, a lot of people, they so lean depending on the government, they don't prepare on nothing. In fact, they don't believe that the government would do these horrible things to them, but it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? The government will abandon the U.S. They will abandon these people, and these people they gonna be destroyed out of all of this. And when like I said, when the mark of the beast is prepared and it's announced, there's a lot of people that's gonna run back to them because they can't live without that government assistance. They can't live without a job. They can't live without knowing that somebody else is taking care of them. And it's a lot of our people, the wicked 2/3, that's going to do that too. They're going to try to go run to the white man to try and escape judgment, not knowing that this white man is the judgment, Some of them did read the Bible. It didn't work because the doors of repentance are closed. You can't get into the God's house without going through them doors. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be really, really balls to the walls crazy, like Maccabees would say, because y'all motherfuckers keep playing around. Like I said, with all this me, it's summertime. Me and my kids, we're gonna go out and go to vacation. We're gonna go do whatever the hell we want. At summertime, it's turn up time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go and have fun. When you're not circumspect, you blind to the fact of the truth. Some of them are so wicked, they don't even tell their kids what's going on. They just look the other way. This is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Boy, it's going to be to your own destruction. We keep telling you.
You literally go through, not you guys, I think you guys are with us, but these people go through life, believing everything's going to be fine, believing the government's going to take care of them, believing that food's always going to be in the grocery store, believing there's never going to be social unrest, believing there's never going to be a war, believing that our economy's always going to be good, and the list goes on and on. And so they continue on with all those things in their life.
The crazy thing is, how can anybody believe right now that everything is okay? Do you not see between the ramifications of COVID and how it ruined so many people's lives with the kids in the school district, from not being able to learn things, to shortage of food, to people dying, to the health? But how can you turn a blind eye to that and not even think, oh my goodness? And that's the war in Ukraine. I mean, you name it, there's dozens of stuff that people are seeing. How can you not see that effect and think, oh my gosh, something's going to happen? Prepare. And it may be something huge, it may be something small, but at least you be prepared.
James, I like that. Yeah, denial. You're right, Danny Jean. Hello, Jean, by the way. That's it. It's just denial. I guess my next question for you is, we had a question of how many people do you think are actually seeing what's going on, and I think most people agree with us. 10%, 20% maybe are preparing. What is the number one reason do you think most people keep their head buried in the sand? Why is that? I personally think, I'll go first, I think it's because of a career and goals in their life. They've worked so hard, maybe perhaps they went to college, got a degree, maybe perhaps they worked for this company, they're working their way up to the company, and thinking that everything may just fall apart.
It's horrifying. Everything they worked for it.
Right, there's too much for them to grasp and comprehend. What do you guys think?
It's interesting.
What do you guys think?
And he telling the truth because a lot of people, a lot of our people, like I said, are not spiritually prepared for what's coming. So when you talking about Yahweh Shem Shai, and the name of Shai is going to destroy the United States. It's going to be an end of America. It's going to be end of the world as you know it. You know what I'm saying? These nuclear bombs, these economic crashes, money flying out in the streets, change and gold and all of that all on the block. No more food, you know what I'm saying? People fighting and killing each other. It's too much for them to bear. So they would immediately ignore you or look the other way and tell you or even fight back or argue back and debate back like that's not true. That is not going to happen. You're crazy. America's going to last forever. We're going to be here. My life is perfect. I can't see how your life is not perfect here. You should go and do better for yourself and do the things that I did to get as far as I am, not knowing that the government and the white men don't care about you. He don't care about your family. He don't care about none of y'all. He care about his new world order agenda. He care about his Illuminati. He care about depopulation. This white man's true nature is destruction. They'll figure it out soon. But that this Edomite in particular made a point on that. Like he said, people are working hard in a nation that's not even promised to tomorrow. Kids over there talking about they graduating, they about to get their high school diploma. What are you gonna be when you grow up? These are fucking like jokes, that you can really laugh at. It's just folly, because a lot of us know that America don't have too much longer to even be here. There is no tomorrow for your kids. There ain't no future for you. I'm telling you, it may sound harsh. You know what I'm saying? It may sound fucked up, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not about to sit here and lie to you and tell you, if you know what I'm saying, even if I wasn't like, okay, spared and I was in judgment and all that and I knew the truth, but I rejected it, I didn't do the work, I didn't do anything, I'll still be strong enough, a real nigga, and tell you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. And it's not like on the last day I'm gonna sit there and tell you ain't no nuclear bombs about to go off, y'all cool, and the siren go off and these nuclear bombs is coming. I'm gonna be a real nigga and tell you what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't reject the truth. I didn't. I just got rebuked. But, I came back better. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything in my power to show you how that I love him. Sending my videos out, doing it, praying day in and day out. Keep the faith because it's what's most special to me. Yahweh is what's most important to me. And I hope he important to y'all in y'all hearts. But as far as I'm concerned, you in a lot with them white folks. If you ain't a part of this, then you in a lot with these white people that's gonna die. Because these niggas think they gonna make it. These white people right here, they not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it, okay? They just believe that they are. They just prepared to go the long mile. And they think that, well, we're gonna prepare, we're gonna get ahead of these people. And they're not. They're not gonna make it. They're just no different than the other doomsday preppers that think they're gonna survive. They're not gonna survive. You're going to leave that stuff for the elect. You're going to leave that for the chosen. When they need food or water and they happen to go into the middle of nowhere and find out that y'all got killed, whether by some terrible pestilence or by some people robbing you, they done ransacked your house, but they didn't get your bunkers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go down there and get your cabins because you hit it real good. And the prophets and the chosen, they stumbled upon y'all shit. And they going to be dwelling in y'all shit. Y'all not even going to be there. Some of them, the economic crash is going to be so bad and so horrible. The Most High may put it on their spirit not even to be by their houses. They could be out and about on vacation, or they can be like a couple of miles away from their house, because you know how certain people live way up in the mountains and shit. You know what I'm saying? Way up in their homes and shit. And they are in the city when these events are happening. You know what I'm saying? And it could happen as a thief in the night. This can come out of the blue. It can just hit. That's how fragile America is right now. So, they could die and don't even get to lay back and chill back and say that we ready, we prepared, don't worry, honey. You know what I'm saying? We not worried about nothing. We preparing for this all these years. Some of these families won't even make it to their doomsday bunkers. They won't make it back to their house. The Most High may put it on their spirit to be out there and about. And when the crash happens, somebody just immediately rob and kill them because they don't know how fast it's coming and they don't know the judgment of the Lord. God will get you when you're not paying attention. That's the thief in the night. That's how quick Yahweh is coming. Quick.
What do you think is the reason? What is the number one reason why people keep their head very down?
I lot of people choose to just look the other way, and they don't want to have anything to do with it.
Why?
Why?
Why would they look the other way? That's my question for all of you too. Why would they look the other way?
They're happy with their life and they don't want anything else to worry about. I don't want to be mean, but that's stupid. Like, sorry, that's just.
They even the white folks telling you that's stupid for you not to pay attention to these things. That's how big it is. That's how serious these things are happening. And I'm pretty sure these Edomites read the Bible and all that too. You know what I'm saying? It was like, we got to get prepared. We got to get ready for these things. When God come back, I want him to take us and our children. They're not going to say that on, you know what I'm saying, on the, the media platform. But you pretty much know that they well aware of the Bible and well aware of these things. I'm pretty much sure that they know about the real children of Israel and about how God is going to come and take them, you know what I'm saying, and beam them up, and salvation is for the Negroes, Mexican, and Indians. I'm pretty sure they ready for all that, you know what I'm saying. They probably believers and believe in the stupid Christianity doctrine about how God loves everybody, and he don't. He really about to show that in the next couple of months down the line. God don't love everybody. You know what I'm saying? He don't. God only loves those who got the word. God only loves those who love him. That's as simple as that. And he don't love the other nations. He don't love the white man. It tell you in the Bible, behold, the nations are a drop in the bucket and count it as a very little thing. It says, look, he look as the ISO. No, count it as, no, the nations are a drop in the bucket. It says, look at the ISOs. He counted as a very small thing and less than nothing and worthless. So he says to the other nations and to the white man, y'all nothing but spit to me. You guys do not matter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't matter. You just a drop in a bucket in the wave of other people. And inside that bucket of water, y'all just nothing compared to the children of Israel. They the only ones that God care about. Yahweh Shem Shai has always been like that. And God say, I change not. I'm not going to change because you all teary-eyed and you crying and all this and you want to be a part of my people. I'm not going to change. It's just the truth about what you are created to be. You're nothing but toys for the children of Israel. You're nothing but, you know what I'm saying, slaves to them, something to play with, you know. Showing the Most High is teaching them how to be God too, you know. And these people about to figure out in depth of the truth. The truth is so powerful, it's going to make them niggas go crazy. They going to want to, oh yeah, man. They going to want to kill the prophets. They going to want to kill those of us that believe in the truth. Because when they find out it's all real and it's all true, you know what I'm saying? They going to go ham, nigga. That shit going to drive you crazy. And I can't be saved for the 2/3 that didn't come back. And I can't be welcomed back into God's kingdom. Oh, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I would, shit, I come after these niggas who got the word too, man. That's some real shit. I'll be jealous. Like, damn, I didn't know it was like that. Cause some of the people gonna come to kill you just to come kill you and take your shit. And some people gonna know the truth and know about you, and they gonna come after you. So, if I was them people, I'd come after your ass too, knowing that kind of truth and knowing what kind of gold you got, what I just passed up. I feel like if I take it from you and interrogate you and make you decipher this Bible, make you get the breakdowns, because some prophets ain't going to say a word. They're not going to talk about God's name, and the tongue shall cling to the mouth of the prophets. A lot of us, we're going to know how valuable that shit is, how valuable, it's like how valuable Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the name Yahushua, his words are, and to know the breakdowns of the Bible, know the history, know the truth, know the true names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, that's the true access. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to want that access. They're going to be socking you upside your head, trying to attack you and hurting you. Some of us going to be in interrogation before we get that spiritual power. What's the true name of the Lord? What's the true name of the Lord? They're going to be demand. I demand you to tell me so I can talk to God, so I can talk to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And, some of them is going to give you the name, and then they going to get that spiritual power and beat your ass and kill you. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be waiting just in time for another gang of marauders to come murder you and for you to break free out of your restraints to get on. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like a fucking movie. It's like more of a action-packed horror movie with a good ending to it. You know what I'm saying? For the children of Israel that are in the Word, it's gonna be more of an action-packed horror movie with a great ending. And those horror movies with the people that be in the end that get saved in the end, and the salvation is for them because they happen to be the chosen. So like they said, you stupid. You know what I'm saying? Even the white people, they laughing because they ready about it. They about it. Is our people about it? No. It says, yet behold, there shall be left in it a remnant who will be brought out. Both sons and daughters, surely they will come out to you, and you will see their ways and their doings. Then you will be comforted concerning the disaster that I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it. It's about to be some work, man. And they will comfort you when you see their ways and their doings, and you shall know that I have done nothing without cause, that I have done in it, says Yahweh Shem Shai. The Lord ain't gonna do nothing. No, the Lord wouldn't hurt Jerusalem and the 2/3 if they come back and repent, but that's not possible. That's not gonna happen. They believe in the world and all the little things that they believe in and the things that they enjoy, and they get mad at the very concept that one day it will be taken away. Like, nope, can't believe in the word. Can't worry about that. You telling me that if my kids don't get the word and if they don't believe in this and that, God will kill them? No, I can't believe in that. That's not my God. That's your God. Oh yeah, that's our God, all right. And the Most High is very strict. He's not playing. You know what I'm saying? So with that, calling Yahweh Shem Shai in the name of Shai is on to the next video. Shalom.